Namaskar, this is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Tonight, our focus is on Ukraine. Kyiv couldn't get its fighter jets, so it has now shifted its focus towards India. It wants India to be sanctioned. What for? For buying Russian oil. A Ukrainian lawmaker is in the US to push for this. He says India is pursuing quote-unquote material economic interests. We say as far as the demand for sanctions goes, he's whipping a dead horse. The West has tried pushing sweeping sanctions on Russian oil before. They haven't worked. Tonight, we'll tell you about Ukraine's material interests, though. It involves a terrorist state in South Asia, a country that backs terror groups, Pakistan. We'll tell you all about its relationship with Ukraine. Also, a report on that Chinese balloon, the Chinese spy balloon that everyone is watching in the US, and a sensational charge against Pfizer. A report claims it is engineering mutations of the Wuhan virus. We'll tell you if the claims hold any water. First, the headlines. Setback for US lawmaker Ilhan Omar. She's been ousted from a powerful House Foreign Affairs Committee. She'd caused quite a stir in India last year with a visit to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. In Islamabad, the battle to avoid bankruptcy continues. No word on the bailout yet. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif says the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, is giving his country a tough time. Inflation in Turkey touches the 58% mark. President Erdogan is facing a difficult re-election this year. He has unleashed a wave of public spending to win his voters back. Apple's revenues and profits have declined for the first time since 2016. The company is blaming the supply chain disruptions in China for this dip. And after being towed around the Atlantic for months, Brazil has decided to sink its 30,000-ton warship into the ocean. Environmentalists are not happy. They say the ship is packed with toxic materials.
So, where are you investing?
Oh, China. Just growing.
It's always been the manufacturing hub. Besides, India's struggling post-COVID.
Of course.
Sir, actually India's management of COVID has been much better. China's situation till date is unclear. After zero COVID lockdowns, China is gradually losing its supremacy as manufacturing leader. The country's share of global exports of footwear, furniture, or clothing accessories has fallen since 2016. Meanwhile, India has bounced back. So by the looks of it,
India could become the global manufacturing hub by 2030. Presenting Vantage with me, Palki Sharma, a first-of-its-kind global show with an Indian perspective.
Mismanaged vaccination drive, broken healthcare systems, citizens taking matters into their own hands. India's failure in managing the COVID-19 crisis is staggering.
Want stories but without the West spin on it? Presenting Vantage with me, Palki Sharma, a first-of-its-kind global show with an Indian perspective.